Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design. In the continuation of my story that we're working on. So in the last episode, we started to work on the elevation, where we bring a little bit aspect of graphics so that we understand what we want to do. So we want to come up with genuine something and do a lot of work on this elevation. So let's go. So if you are joining us, this is the first. We started from the foundation, ground floor plan. So we did the first floor plan and so on like that. So most of the work we're still coming back to put on some work on this one, but let's go on to do the elevation so understand what we are doing now. Now I want to add some little basic to this elevation. I want this one to be complete glazing wall. So I'm going to go to level 1. So I have to remove all of this door. So what I do is that I will go to then say architecture. So from there select curtain wall. So now I'm going to do it by just this. So what did you have? This telling me there's something that I'm missing. Sorry for the mouse. I started. So I'm going to select this is it. So I'm not seeing it here. The reason is that I'll go to edit. From this now you say automatic embedded, so it will be able to recognize that. So go to your elevation. This is where the issue. So it's a draft something is not that, so you drag it up. So select this one and delete them. So when you go back to the ground floor plan, you see the space is there. Go to first floor and you're going to see there. There is it. So you can now begin to work on this by adding, let's say, edit. So what I'm doing here is that I'm going to give a vertical spacing, which is going to be a fixed distance. So I have 17. I'm going to do 650. Yes. So mullion or vertical, you can select that one and put 1 there. So just look at the one that you know that's okay for you, but I'm going to use this one of radius circle. Let me just use that. So look at it from the middle. You have it there. You can toggle it so that you go front. Then you come back to the start elevation and see what you have created. So this part is done. So the next is that we want to now use massing to do component to do the thing. So I'm going to model this one. So depends on you. You can come here and go and use wall. So you're working with wall. So I'm going to use this one and say okay. Wall. So here is what I'm going to use mostly on this elevation. The first thing I need to do is I'm going to work on with I'm going to do mostly with extrusion completely. So I will say extrusion, say plane references. I will select a plane here. So I'm going to face this one squarely first. So select this one now, put the massing front here. So understand the logic of what you are creating. So massing front there. I'm going to raise this up. It's for a purpose, so I'm going to do that. So now what you do, you can just like arrange this from here to lie on with this. So it depends. So I'm going to do it, click and then finish. All right, select like that. So here you click, you've done that aspect finish. Go to your elevation or 3D, so where you can do the manipulation. So I'm going to come here and I will drag it out. Okay, I think I have it like this now. Okay, so this is going to stay in this way. So you can see select and raise it up if you feel like it doesn't have that normal height you are expecting. So it's yours. So you created that. Then the next you go back here. Let's go to start elevation again. So still the maze of what we are creating. So I'm going to say go to ground level 2. At the level 2 now, I will create the same extrusion. Create. So this time around I say extrusion. I'm still using wall to do whatsoever I want to do. So you create through this. Then you select a round. This is going to be a wall base for the railing. So you drag that a bit in, so you can understand the parameter here. So if you are fit enough, so like double block side by side, you'll be able to do that. So you should be careful the way you do the construction. So you click on 3D and say finish. So here you drag it up a bit, then you can go to elevation to go and finalize it by saying click, then so you have that in place. So it's not finished, so you come here again. You can now use a create extrusion one more time. So you select this. So here now you draw the inner part. So I'm going to have this one around here. So this is just how to beautify elevation. You just need to bring yourself to do more of lines. If you are not the type that fall in love with line, your elevation is going to be too dry. So you just have to. So you go back there and see what you have created. In all these things you have created, then you need to now change them some colors. But let us finish this one completely. So instead of me creating this one, I'm just going to do mirror. Go to south elevation, and I will say mirror this. So I have it now. So I'm going to just want to drag it here. Then I will extend this to almost the last. But I don't want it to cover it all. So here now, just extrude. Then you look at the parameter to do the whole things that you want to do. Select. Then do this one again. So let's say this one is 800. This one is what? 800. So do the needful, and then so that's how you do, and you click finish. So elevation look somehow complex, and this is how you, if didn't fit, to leave it. So for those one that you have the line, just remove them. So go to fit, then you come to 3D and you see what you have created. So this one look like a mazing, which is good. So from now, let's go and do the needful. So I'm going to change the color here. I'm not going to use the same color like this one. So I'm going to say edit. So editing the color now, I'm going to go to this place, say category, duplicate the material, use this and come here. So change everything you are seeing here. Appearance. So I'm going to go to paint. So I'm going to select something of these violets, then make it light. So let me see whether to combine together. Okay. Alright, I'm going to leave it this way. So now let's go to environment and do some work before we come to, so go to foundation, then here select and say model in place. So case work, say okay. So here extrusion again to be used. So I just want it fast. So I'm going to do that extrusion and do it this way. So whereas this one extrusion, and this one extrusion. Okay, then we'll just leave this one like this. So I'm stopping in there. Now I will blend everything together. Okay, so every other one I will get rid of them. I don't need them anymore. So if I say here, if I say finished, yes, it's done. So edit back. So what you do, and then you set up to say 800. Yes, so good. So trim everything. Trim everything. Just click finish. So now we come to south elevation. Good. So you go to, I think it's okay like that. Now copy this on a spot. That's one. Good for you. So go to 3D. Okay, then here you change the height. Here just make it 200, a little bit to the same height. So now come to the foundation and do extrusion. So here you offset without copy. So reduce this one to 150. So offset them without copy. Okay. So now before you conclude, just go to this list and change the material. I'm going to use normal white for that. I'll click OK. So I will go to select the upper one. Now we change this one to grass. So select grass like that. So now we go back to 3D and see what I've done. I think here. So the whole thing is coming out. Here is another issue. I'm going to close it back. So let me go to, and then go and close the aspect completely. Go to foundation. If you're not seeing what you are, as you have it here. So just like here and say close. I think we're done. So back to 3D and see what we've created. So this is it. So from here now you can begin to add flower and everything to this purpose. So we know, remember we have what is it called here, step, at the same time I create ramp at this position. So that is it for this particular elevation. So you can just come to components and start putting your grass. Depends on what you are creating. So let me just say you have them here. You get, what do you do now? So just click on the, and you start searching where you will place them. So the foundation is your origin. So check whether it's 1.5, it's okay. So but it's difficult on that level. So you come to this place to come and do the net view so that you'll be able to see what you are doing. Okay. Okay, things like this you do it around. So check around whether it fits on to what you are creating or not. So I think like this one now, you can change this type of grass if you don't want them. So you just like editing here, you can change to anyone. You can imagine it's not what you are looking for. So go back here and change. So instead of you having it just like changing this one to, let's say you can duplicate so that you retain the originality. So you click here and change it to 1600. Then come to appearance property. If you're okay with this kind of, then you come here So you come to, you just change it to sub general, then just use Oleandia. So, or you can use anyone preferred or things that I only use. So I'm going to say okay. So update this set, see it on there. So this one is more bold, and you can just like drag it, increase the height, or you copy it around. So click on save if you have that kind of saving method of mine. So it's just like 1515. So you just click here. So you do the same thing by posting it here there, and like this. So come to 3D and everything is set temporarily. So we see to this level. So we match it up and stop at this particular tutorial for now. So in the next class we develop the elevation the more and bring it more to beauty. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.